So, is anybody else mentally struggling and feeling the impending weight of current news and being constantly updated of people dying every day and the recklessness of people against the coronavirus restrictions, but also feel the pressure to be miraculously productive that you get so overwhelmed and just succumb to crippling anxiety? Me neither. The talk is loud and Hi y'all, it's Kat, and I decided to make a series I'd like to call Mental Minutes, where I basically talk about different psychology topics, and my goal is to help others on their mental health journey. I thought talking about mindfulness would be the perfect first episode because with all this chaos and craziness in the world, I'm sure it's affecting all of us. And obviously there are physical repercussions to this pandemic, but nobody really addresses how it's affecting us mentally. And so I thought mindfulness and talking about mindfulness meditation would be perfect to help us, bring some sort of peace to this nightmare that's in our mind. Because I don't know about you, but I'm experiencing so much anxiety.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
Disclaimer, I am not a professional, obviously. So I will do my best to provide sources for my claims, but I cannot diagnose illnesses or prescribe treatments. I'm simply a friend sharing my personal experiences and what I have learned on my mental health journey. So keep watching and I'll tell you the what, who, when, why, and hows of mindfulness. So what is mindfulness? You may have heard this term pop up here and there and trending, but aren't exactly sure of what it is. So this guy named Jon Kabat-Zinn, who is the founder of the formalized practice of mindfulness meditation known as mindfulness-based stress reduction. So he defines it as cultivating a kind awareness to the present moment. He was the one that really popularized mindfulness meditation into the Western culture, but it was really established by the Buddha in Eastern traditions and can even be found back to Hindu scripture. Now, you don't have to be a monk or some stoner hippie that read the 4 agreements on a search to find good vibes. Not that there's anything wrong with that, to practice mindfulness meditation. Pretty much anybody of all ages, from different backgrounds, it doesn't matter where you come from, anybody can practice mindfulness meditation. And it's not just about everyone that can do it, but you could do it anytime and anywhere. It's recommended that you set aside a few minutes each day, or when you can, to practice mindfulness meditation. Personally, I use the Breathe app on my Apple Watch. That's backwards. This is not sponsored, but there's an app on here and I basically just focus on my breath for literally a minute and it helps so much. But you can pretty much practice mindfulness anywhere, anytime, when you're taking a walk or eating or during an anxiety attack. I use it for my anxiety attacks, or there are also guided meditations that you can find online. Based on a journal from the American Psychology Association, it lists many benefits of mindfulness. Mindfulness can help increase cognitive flexibility and focus, as well as reduce psychological pain such as anxiety and depression. But there is research that also claims that it can help us physically, such as building our immune system and heart health. Personally, mindfulness for me has helped me so much with my anxiety and depression. It helps me get out of my head and just be in the present moment, and it helps me realize that I am okay and that things will be okay. And a master tortoise once said,
"Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present."
So how do you do mindfulness? How does one do the mindfulness? You simply have to pay attention to what you're doing, what you're feeling, or what you're thinking. So you can use this exercise such as naming 3 things that you see, 2 things that you hear, and 1 thing that you feel. But one of the best and common ways of practicing mindfulness is focusing on your breath. It's something that we never usually pay attention to, but it's a simple act and reminder of life within you. And it's a gentle exercise to get you into with your body. Whenever I recommend meditation to people, they always talk about how they can never focus. But just like any other skill, meditation takes practice. The secret to mindfulness meditation is to not fight against your thoughts, but to immediately acknowledge them, accept them, and let them pass, like clouds. I mentioned how mindfulness is about cultivating a kind awareness, and I want to emphasize on the word kind. It's not just about being in the present moment. It's about having a gentle, non-judgmental, kind awareness. And it's okay to lose focus. It's okay to have ruminating thoughts, and it's okay when your state of mind isn't at where you want it to be. Once you lose that focus, be kind to yourself and bring your attention back to the moment. This is the Chinese character for mindfulness, also known as "nia." The top character means now, the bottom character means heart. So mindfulness is simply bringing your heart into the present. If you come this far, thank you so much for watching. I don't know, I just discovered my passion for psychology in the last few years, and with all this time, I thought I'd do something with it. So if you have any other questions or have any ideas for future psychology topics that you want me to address, let me know. I'll leave my Instagram and different sources for you down below. Bye y'all!